hiker faucet. Good morning, everybody. It is day 12. We have an 8-mile day planned to Deep Gap Shelter, and hopefully it's going to be an easier day today. 2 4,000 footers yesterday basically kicked my keister. I definitely had a moment last night where everything just ached. My hands were swollen, my feet hurt. Oof. It was rough. But I did a bunch of self-massage and stretching and that sort of thing. And I feel pretty good this morning. Pack is getting lighter, of course, because food is getting consumed. One of these days I'm going to figure out how to hold this camera. So that's good. Pack feels good. I didn't have as much futzing around with it yesterday as I did the day before. So that's good. So after tonight, we're planning a 4-mile Nero into Around the Bend Hostel. They're supposed to pick us up at Dix Creek Gap, and I am looking forward to that. Although I have to say, I put on clean socks and other things today. Sorry, Mom. And that's a lift. My feet already feel better. So, note to my future self, clean socks are a morale boost. Not that I'm suffering out here, by the way, but it's like the little things that get you through the day when you're working hard and, quite frankly, still figuring things out. None of us really knows what the hell we're doing out here. But we're making it through, and that's a good thing. It is supposed to be warmer today. I do not have the rain gear on again, which is a delight for sure. I was packing up my stuff this morning, and my feet were not bricks by the time I left camp, so that is a good indication. My ground sheet for my tent was not full of frost and frozen to the ground for the first time. So that was nice. My water was not frozen. There was just still a little snow happening inside my tent, but I think that's just to be expected right now. My sleeping bag gets a little damp from my breathing too, because I got it all cinched up around my face. Just like Kenny. So, yeah. So 8 miles planned. There is one more 4,000 footer in Georgia, and we are climbing it today. And it's at the end of the day, which might prove interesting, but we'll see how it goes. It's another beautiful day, and I'm looking forward to maybe being able to take a layer off again, maybe even 2. Wouldn't that be something? So a lot of down today too, by the way. Sorry for the snot. It's just a thing. I'm pretty sure my nose is so chapped it's never going to heal at this point from wiping it all the time. A lot of downhill today until that last climb. So that should be interesting. But trail today has been pretty reasonable so far. So I feel like I'm making decent time at this point, but it's still early. All right, more later. not really sure what that means, but apparently it's significant. So, woohoo! Just made my way down to this water source, which is kind of neat because it comes out the bottom of a tree and like goes down here. But the problem is I had to come all the freaking way down here to get to it. At least there's no wind. Just had a delightful rest and lunch spot. I cold soaked my lunch today, and unfortunately didn't have quite enough time to rehydrate, but I was actually hungry for the first time, so I ate that and drank some extra water. And now there's a small climb here, then we go way down into Addis Gap, and then up a 4K. But I think we're more than halfway done with the mileage today. Also got to share the wonder of my little gravity feed system with some other hikers, which was fun. So more huffing and puffing to come. Just past Addis Gap, and now we go up. It's about a mile and 800 feet of climbing. Whew. Hopefully I had enough for lunch. If not, the gummy bears are coming out. Vegan gummy bears. Thank you, Justin, for giving those to me before I left, because they've been helping. Here we go. So I want to tell y'all something that Miss Janet told me my first day out here. She said, YouTubers lie. And she's right, because nobody wants to see the hard stuff. Nobody wants to see when you're huffing and puffing. Nobody wants to film themselves doing that stuff. So I'm gonna try real hard not to lie. Second thing, remember that in clips like that last one, we can only show you the places that are safe enough to feel like you can hold the camera, walk, and like hold 2 trekking poles in one hand. So take everything you see on YouTube with a grain of salt. I am questioning my life choices at the moment, but we're getting there. Woohoo! I made it, and I've been up here for about 3 minutes, and all the layers are back on because the wind picked up and stopped moving. Brr! 1.2 to the shelter. Let's do this. There have been some really slick, muddy sections today. I almost bit it on one earlier. This crap's no joke. Slow and steady is the name of the game. That right there, folks, that is why I came out here. People of every type and stripe and from all over the country, and they're just hanging out and having fun and being kind and being human. Yeah, that's why I'm out here. After 2 years of isolation and strife and horror, that right there is why I'm out here.